This is Rogers TV.
Interest payments were going up, creditors were calling. I finally realized I needed help. The people at Jason Noseworthy really took care of me, and I'm glad I chose a local solution. I felt like they understood me better. Getting help with my debt has given me the energy, the headspace, and the time to make my dreams come true. A chance to start again with knowledge, support, and people in your corner. Are you looking for that kind of help? It's okay.
Learn more about Leah's story at janesnoseworthy.ca.
It isn't the heavy trays that make the job difficult, or the fast pace you need to keep up. It's not working another double because someone called in sick. What makes the job tough is the moment you realize a customer has had enough and you have to make that decision not to overserve. Refusing service isn't personal, it's the law. We know it's not easy, but we're counting on you to keep us all safe. Thank you, servers, for doing the tough job.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jason Piercey, and this is Out of the Fog. Okay. Aside from a whole bunch of other stuff that I care a great deal about, my family, my friends, obviously my little girl, animals in general, mental health advocacy, really good doctors that are in trauma rooms and do surgeries, care a lot about that. But also, I'm a big hockey fan, a really big hockey fan. And while I can't say that I've ever been a fan of the Colorado Avalanche, it was mostly because I've always been a Leaf fan. And when Patrick Waugh left Montreal, because obviously Leaf fan, that's the thing, he went to Colorado. So I was like, ew, Colorado. However, now Alex Newhook plays in Colorado. And that's a big deal, because not only is he like a stupidly good hockey player and very quick and such good on-ice vision, and the release is, anyway, he's a Newfoundlander. And also now, a freaking Stanley Cup champion. There's only 3 of us ever from Newfoundland who have done that. Just like do the math on that. There's 500,000 of us. We were like the first part of North America. This is the oldest city in all of North America. And only 3 people have done this. Like statistically speaking, Alex Newhook is impossible. Like, it's impossible. So, when he came here with the Stanley Cup, obviously we threw a parade, of course. And our very own Steve Callahan, who you'll probably know from the Growlers coverage, who's also a consultant with us and a correspondent at things that are like this, he went down to the parade and he said hi to some kids, and he spoke to Alex and to his sister Abby, who is definitely a better hockey player than Alex is. She will tell you that. And there were some dignitaries on stage, the mayor, Mr. Danny Breen, of course our premier, Mr. Andrew Fury, and the Honorable Seamus O'Regan. They were all there to say hi and thank you, and we got a whole bunch of stuff for you. So instead of listening to me yap on and on and on about being a disgruntled Leaf fan, how about you watch the parade? Enjoy.
Hey, I'm here and we are celebrating Alex Newhook's biggest assist yet. He's bringing home the Stanley Cup in just a short period of time, and I'm with some fantastic fans here, and we're just going to get an idea where you're from. Where are you from?
St. John's.
St. John's?
St. John's.
St. John's?
Mount Pearl.
Mount Pearl.
St. John's.
St. John's?
Mabel's.
Mabel's.
Torbay.
Torbay.
CBS.
CBS. So we're here, we're celebrating the Stanley Cup. Are we big fans of Alex Newhook? Yeah! Are we big fans of the Stanley Cup?
Yeah!
We're here having a great time. We are celebrating together. This is the 3rd time that the Stanley Cup has come back to Newfoundland, the first time to St. John's. Love it? Love it?
Yeah!
Hey, we're just seconds away now from getting an opportunity to see the Stanley Cup for the 3rd time here in Newfoundland. I've got 3 hockey players here with me right now. What's your names? Can I get them?
Lincoln.
Lincoln. What's your name? Anything?
Rhea.
Rhea. Beautiful. How excited are you today to see Alex Newhook?
Yeah. Real excited.
Really excited? And are you more excited to see the Stanley Cup?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So when the Stanley Cup comes by, are we going to cheer really loud?
Yeah.
How loud?
Really loud.
Really loud. Let's hear your biggest cheer that you have for when the Stanley Cup comes by. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Big cheer. Good stuff. We're seconds away from the Stanley Cup coming back home. Can't wait to see it. Hey guys, we're just seconds away from the Stanley Cup coming back home to St. John's, Newfoundland. Let me know your names.
Preston.
Preston.
Connor.
Connor.
Landon.
Landon. Are you excited today for the Stanley Cup?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a big cheer. We need a big cheer for Alex Newhook and the Stanley Cup. Want to give us a big cheer? 1, 2, 3. All right, here she comes, coming down the road, so let's get ready. For the third time in Colorado Avalanche history, they have won the Stanley Cup. But for the third time in the province's history, Alex Newhook brings home the Stanley Cup.
There he is. Keep it going. Keep it going. Mr. Mayor, take over. My buddy Danny. Ladies and gentlemen, your Stanley Cup champion, our Alex Newhook. What a day! Coming down in that parade, the goosebumps will be lasting till next season, I guarantee you. I'd like to thank those here on the stage with me. Our Minister, Seamus O'Regan. Our Premier, Andrew Fury. Members of St. John City Council. And who did I forget? And the appearance of Alex Newhook. And Abby Newhook. But we're all here today to celebrate one person. Abby, Abby, Abby. We're all here today to celebrate one person, a native son of St. John's, who at the young age of 21 is making history. The third Newfoundlander to hoist the Stanley Cup, and the first townie. Could have been a real short afternoon. no matter who we normally cheer for, Alex, there wasn't a person in this province who wasn't on their feet and cheering for you on June 26th. That iconic picture of you and Abby on the ice is one of my favorite hockey moments. You Newhooks are an absolute hockey powerhouse, and I certainly know how proud we all are of both of you. You do your family and this city proud. But aside from all the hockey accolades, I don't know if the people of St. John's really know what kind of a young man you are. Your dedication to local charities, your support of the team that raised you, the Avalon Celtics, and your commitment to community make you a one-of-a-kind hero, Alex. In fact, we can announce today that a graphic mural is being prepared in partnership with the Avalon Celtics to be placed on the side of the D.F. Barnes Arena. But you know, even today, on the day you get to spend with the Cup, here you are sharing this moment with us. Thank you very much. But I know that your day is full because of how you engage with the community, being the great role model that you are for our young people. Your family is proud of you. Your city is proud and happy for you. The province is behind you, and the country is proud of you. It's my pleasure now to invite Minister Seamus O'Regan to say a few words on behalf of the Government of Canada.
Alex, welcome back to George Street. I've known Alex's parents for a long time. In fact, the first time I met Alex, he was a newborn baby, and I held him in my arms, and now he holds a Stanley Cup. So lots has changed. I'm going to keep it short, other than to say, look at this. Look at this. George Street is yours today, buddy. We are at a very young age. You told your parents what you wanted to do, and you set out with a plan to do it, and you did it. And we are so proud of you. Congratulations, buddy. Well done. Well done. Now it is my honor. Keep it short, move it along. Premier of the province, Andrew Furey.
Thanks, Seamus. I'll keep it equally short. But Alex, as I said to you earlier today, on behalf of the people of the province, I want to first start by thanking your parents and your family and your coaches, your teachers, everyone you played hockey with here in St. John's, Newfoundland, who's shown you not just how to be a champion, but how to be a great guy. And that's what it is to be a Newfoundlander and Labradorian. So thank you so much. I also want to thank you for something that's very special to all of us here. We put in one heck of a 2 years. And as we were coming out of the pandemic, it gave us all something to unite, something to hope for, something to cheer for. The whole province was behind you. And I hope you felt that. So thank you very much. But more importantly, and you may not know this, you had a dream, and we celebrate it today. But we all shared that dream with you. All of us here, anyone who's been a parent of a hockey player, anyone who's been a parent of a sports player, an athletic endeavor at all, we share that dream. We might not be pros like you, but we can dream like pros. And you gave us something to believe in, something to hope for. So thank you very much. Now, it is my distinct pleasure as Premier of Newfoundland and Labrador to introduce number 18 in the playbook, number 1 in your hearts, Alex Newhook.
How we doing? I'm at a total loss for words. Coming out here, seeing everyone during the parade, seeing everyone packed on George Street. This crowd has been crazy ever since we left Bannerman Park, ever since I got to Bannerman Park. The support, guys, is unbelievable. I can't say enough about it. I want to thank the City of St. John's, the province of Newfoundland and Labrador for putting off such a great event, letting me share this with all you guys. To all the kids that are here, it's so good seeing so many young kids around, boys, girls, whether they play hockey or not. So good to see all you kids out here. I remember when I was your guys' age. I remember when Michael Ryder brought it home and Danny Cleary, and looking up to those guys when I was your guys' age. So I'm really happy that I can share this with you guys. Keep dreaming. Anything's possible. Like this should show you right here. I was your guys' age once, and looking at me up here for one of the other NHLers. I want to say a thanks to my buddies from away that all came down. They're over here on the Rob Roy deck. You guys are the best. My buddies from home that are over there as well. I've met some great people over the years of my journey so far, and to be able to share with you guys this weekend really means a lot to me. My buddies from home, for the support you guys have showed me, and over all the years of me leaving and coming back. I love you guys. You're the best. My family that all came from away, I think every family member's here. There's like 100 of them, which has been great. Yeah, they're over there, and they bring the energy all the time. I love you guys. To my mom, my dad, and Abby, you guys are really my rock, supporting me through all this. I really don't realize how much you mean to me, and I'm so happy you guys are around for this whole day, and to share this is truly incredible. So I think that's all I got. Thanks again. The support's crazy. Newfoundland and Labrador. I love being from here. I'm so proud to be from here, and we did it. So thank you. Thank you.
If you have a comment about this program, we'd love to hear it. Email or call us, or send us your feedback through social media.
You're watching Rogers TV St. John's.
We're here at the Rooms finishing our second season of Sharing Our Cultures. This is the place where you get to meet amazing individuals from diverse cultural backgrounds who are making significant contributions to our communities. Join us for Sharing Our Cultures on Rogers TV Channel 9.
You're watching Rogers TV St. John's.
Welcome back to Out of the Fog. I don't know how many of you were in town on that day around the parade. There was a big crew, you could see it all. Not only was it really hectic, it was also freaking hot. That was a hot day. It was a warm, warm day. And I hear, because I've never lifted it, that the Stanley Cup is heavy. So it's a good thing that he's a professional athlete, because, otherwise that might have been tough. Speaking of things that are tough, carting a camera around on a super hot day during a parade and for a bunch of interviews for hours on end. So a massive shout out to producer here at Rogers Television, Mr. Dan Warren. He is a hell of a guy, and he's good at his job. So, all right, I hope you enjoyed that. Callie also took some time to speak kind of one-on-one individually with Alex in a bit of a scrum with some other media, but also with Alex's sister, Abby, who I mentioned previously, is also incredibly talented. And they were contestants on Scoff Off, the show that we had here on Rogers TV for a little while with host Brendan O'Reilly. So anyway, this is worth listening to, because you can take the boy out of the small town, but you can't take the small town out of the boy. And the stuff that he had to say about his grandparents, man, it'll melt your heart. Anyway, enjoy.
People you give credit to all the time for this day. What does this moment, be selfish, what does this moment personally mean for you?
Yeah, definitely a lot of people deserve the credit, but at the same time, I know I've worked hard for this my whole life. It's pretty surreal to be able to hold this and kind of treat it as my own for the day, and yeah, you know, I've worked for it. I've dreamt of this for a long time, so it means a lot.
Can you tell us about how people have been reacting to you today and to seeing the cup? What are people saying to you?
Yeah, it's insane. You know, Newfoundland Labradorians, I think we love our hockey, and people don't realize how much of a hockey province we are. You know, I think their only hopes in seeing it are someone from here winning it. So there's no team around here, so they're all, you know, the energy's high. Everyone is very ecstatic to see it, and it's been great.
You're part of a small team now, a group of 3, bringing it back home. Love to see it. Was there a special moment or someone special when you sat back, looked at that person that really made you smile? Was there someone special?
Yeah, I think seeing Nan and Pop in the car in front of me was pretty special. And they looked back and they were kind of like, whoa, this is crazy. You know, we're in the parade. And, you know, my Nan didn't even know we get it for a day. She was like, are you kidding me? That's not true. She was telling everyone it's a lie. But it's here. Those two have meant a lot to me and have done so much for me. So it's cool to see them enjoy it.
And having that on your dining room table, we've all seen the picture. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, just going in there and being able to relax for a little bit before you got the day started and just hang out with it, look over and see it kind of right next to me on the dining room table in our house that I grew up in. It was awesome.
Any ribbon between you and Clary and Ryder about you being the first townie?
Nothing yet, but I'm sure they'll give it to me a bit after this.
How was it taking the cup to all the places that contributed to your development, both as a player and as a person today?
Yeah, it was huge. You know, those places are kind of, you know, the places I grew up in, the people and places that shaped me. So it's nice to go back and you know, show my support to them and kind of relive some memories through that.
I think it's clear that there are 3 stars here today. There's you, there's the cup, and there's your sister as well. She got a real welcome as well here today. What did you think about that?
Yeah, it's awesome to see the support for her, for my family. You know, Abby's doing so well for herself. We're really close, and we you know, grew up playing together. She was on my team in Adam. So to see her doing so well and to see everyone show her, you know, that love and that support, it's fun to see. It makes me a proud brother.
You've been kind of coy about what's next for the Cup today. So we all know the stories. We've seen it. It's done just about everything. First of all, can you confirm the fish and chip story? Will there be any dressing and gravy? And then where from there?
Yes, sir, there will be fish and chips. That is the plan. Can't wait. It's going to be fun. I'm also pretty hungry, so I'm looking forward to fish and chips. And then, yeah, after that, it's mostly just family and friends time. You know, those are the people that are closest to me, and that's kind of who I want to share this with the most. So we kind of put some time aside for them tonight, and then we're having a party tonight back on George Street. So
you've heard from so many people. Has there been anybody special? Have you received a special text or, you know, someone famous that we may not have heard about?
Oh, geez, that's a tough one. I mean, I remember just my phone blowing up after after we won it. I didn't even get to check my phone for like 2 weeks. And I can't really go through all the guys. I mean, I think the coolest ones were probably Danny and Michael for reaching out to me. And like I said earlier, these guys, you know, being such big role models for me and being guys that I looked up to, and they've won it before. And now, you know, kind of when they sent me a text, I realized, you know what, like, I'm joining this company now after so many years of looking up to it. It was really special.
Any of your teammates thank you for the celebrations?
No, they're not in, unfortunately. I think a lot of guys wanted to come, but it's a Monday and we're a little far out here. I don't think they made the trip.
Are there other Avalanche players here as well? I know you keep referencing a lot of your buddies, but other teammates?
No, they're not here. Yeah, unfortunately.
And next year, all good? Repeat, back, same thing?
That's the plan. Awesome. All right.
That's a good plan.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Alex.
Appreciate it.
Here with Abby Newhook, the most popular Newhook on George Street today. Wasn't that amazing?
Oh my God, amazing. I could have never imagined that, but to have the support behind me as well during Alex's special day is just unbelievable.
I think it's been a real testament to your family in the sense that you've been the ideal. I said to your parents that they have been the ideal hockey parents. They've been so supportive and just been along the way the whole time, and it just radiates through you and Alex.
Yeah, I mean, since day one, they've supported us and have done everything in their power to contribute to our success. So being able to share this day with them is super special, especially because they weren't there in Colorado when he won it. But having it at home is much more special, and being able to share with them is unbelievable.
You've been a big part of this journey, obviously, since the time, and obviously during the winning of the Stanley Cup as well. You've been a part of it. It's great to see. Has there been any special lesson between you and Alex that you've picked up along the way during that journey?
I think for me, definitely is just, I mean, it's pretty cliche, but just going and working your best every single day and giving it all you got. I know this has been a dream of Alex's since he's been a little boy, and to see it come true is unbelievable, but behind the scenes, it really is like the continuous work that he keeps putting in, and I think I definitely admire that and look up to that, so.
And what's next for Abby Newhook?
I'm headed back to Boston College on Friday, and the season will get started a few weeks after that, so I'm looking forward to that.
Well, we don't want to take you. You are the most popular Newhook here on George Street today. Enjoy your moment. Enjoy your moment with your family and your friends.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
This has been absolutely amazing today to be able to share this experience with the Newhook family and all of the fans here of St. John's and Newfoundland and Labrador. This was Alex's biggest assist, bringing home the Stanley Cup for the first time to St. John's and the third time to Newfoundland. We're incredibly blessed to watch this journey and watch where it's going to go next year, because I believe we're going to be back here again for a repeat.
If you have a comment about this program, we'd love to hear it. Email or call us, or send us your feedback through social media. It all started when I racked up some serious debt. Interest payments were going up, creditors were calling. Janes and Noseworthy came up with a plan. Knowing that the phone was going to stop ringing and that I was not in this alone was a huge relief. Bankruptcy or a consumer proposal or whatever help you get is not the end. It's just the beginning. A chance to start again with knowledge and support and people in your corner. Are you ready? Get out of debt. It's okay.
Learn more about Leah's story at janesnoseworthy.ca.
That he fell. Whoa, I'm not driving. I'm way too stoned. How are you feeling, Beer?
Oh, since we had that talk, I'm not driving tonight at all.
What about you, Dave?
You only had a couple of drinks.
And only a couple of puffs.
I don't drink and drive. No way I'm getting behind the wheel when I smoked weed, too.
How are we getting home, then?
Well, you can drive, Dave.
Come on, Dave.
Take one for the team, buddy.
Don't let weed and alcohol influence your decision to drive.
Yeah, I need a ride.
Welcome back to Out of the Fog. The celebrations, the appreciation, the community, the rubbing salt into the wounds of just this broken-hearted Leaf fan. It was supposed to be the year, but I'm very, very happy and proud. That's a weird thing to say. For a guy I've only met a few times, he's just such a nice guy. He's so humble. He's so down to earth. And family and his legacy and his history is so important to him. It seems strange to say that I'm proud of him. But you know what? I am. And I think the entire province is. We are proud of you, Alex Newhook. And also, I don't know if you're aware of this or not, only a little while ago, just a few days ago, was the anniversary of when Manon Rayon played in a preseason game in the NHL. And maybe Abby Newhook could do that one day. How amazing would that be? Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
If you have a comment about this program, we'd love to hear it. Email or call us, or send us your feedback